So Shawn Springs will introduce Dwayne Haskins Jr. as the Washington Metro College Player of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Springs. That was nice. That was nice.
Hardest working man in show business, Doc Walker. He got like 8 jobs. I'm gonna start off by saying this. It's funny that you walk in a room like this, and the Touchdown Club is just. I was here probably 20 years ago, probably receiving an award. I think I've received the same award, but the connection between everybody in the room is amazing. First thing I did, I walked in and saw Coach Malloy, and he was my high school coach at Springbrook, and he recruited me. And I forgot Coach Malloy. He coached at DeMatha, and when I was and Coach Malloy is so funny. I know he's laughing in the back because this is the craziest story. But anyway, Coach Malloy walks in tonight, and I have a great relationship with him. He said, I know. You brought Dwayne Haskins to me. I walked Dwayne Haskins in Coach Malloy's office. Dwayne will tell you the story. I walked him in the office, said, Coach Malloy, I got this kid. He is amazing. And Coach was like, yeah, I got a quarterback. Then he saw me tonight. He was like, oh, man, I should have got that kid, right? So, yeah, Coach Malloy, you probably should have got that kid. Then the second story is Mike Loxley, glad you back. You my guy. Mike is a good man. Mike was over at Maryland. He was recruiting Dwayne, and Mike was just excellent through the whole process. In Maryland, I told Kevin Anderson, who was the athletic director at the time, I said, you got to keep Lox. You know, Dwayne loves Maryland. He would go to Maryland, and he'll be there. And, of course, you know, Etzel was fired, and they let Loxley go, and now they brought him back. But Maryland would have been in a better situation if Dwayne would have went there. Loxley, you would have never left, right? They didn't listen. So 2 weeks ago, I was at the league meetings. Larry Michaels, this goes for everybody at the Redskins table. I'm sitting down. I see Bruce. I'm out of the league meeting. I bump into Bruce Allen, and I see Mr. Snyder. I say, hey, man, hey, Dan, remember we was talking at the beginning of the season about this kid that went to Bullis? He's amazing. You guys should draft him, right? Then Dan goes, yeah, I remember you telling about it. I hope the Redskins don't make the same mistake that Maryland and Coach Malloy make. Draft that kid. And I'm not talking about at 15th. I'm talking about move up and get him, right? move up and get him. But Dwayne Haskins, I wish I could stand up in front of you guys and tell you about all the amazing stats and what he's done for the Big Ten, and you know, and just his year was just outstanding. And I mean, he did some amazing things, like put 6 touchdowns on Michigan, the school up north. No offense, Pep Hamilton, you my guy. I've been knowing Pep since I was high school. My dad coached Pep at Howard. But the thing I want everybody to know, the most important thing about Dwayne is, and the whole family, the Haskins family, is their love for each other. Their approach as a family, they're God-fearing family, their faith, hard workers. Dwayne Sr., you know, dedicated his life. He was one a lot of times taking Dwayne to these 5 a.m. workouts and just making sure that Dwayne had everything his need. And Miss Tammy, you know, she, you know, Dwayne, I'm going to embarrass you because Miss Tammy, when we first came down to Maryland, Miss Tammy was out planking Dwayne, and I told him, in order to go to Ohio State, you got to be able to beat your mom in a plank. He was able to do that by the time before he went to Ohio State. And everyone knows the story about Dwayne and his sister Tamia, who's the star of the family. Tamia is going to be an actress, and she's graduating from Bullis this year. But when we looked at schools in the Washington, D.C. area for Dwayne, one of the most important things for him when he came down here was, I have to go to a school where my sister can go to school with me. And that's just telling you about the character of the man, Dwayne Haskins, who he is. He works extremely hard. His family, just a great family. And what I want you guys to know about him is you're seeing a young man who had it, you know, he wasn't the biggest kid. He grew into his body. We used to always say when your skill grows into your body, when your body grows into your skill, you're going to be amazing. You're going to be a top recruit in the country. And that was Dwayne Haskins. I had a wonderful time of knowing Dwayne since he was 12 years old, I think 7th grade when I first saw him. Everybody think he went to Ohio State because of me. OH, it wasn't. That wasn't because of me, but it's where he wanted to go because of the relationship and Coach Tressel at the football camp. And he had a wonderful career for us, and I'm proud to introduce somebody I think of his family. I'm part of the family. Ladies and gentlemen, Dwayne Haskins.